Las Vegas, a city of electric temptation, where every street hums with desire and every ride promises thrill. Behind the glitter of Sin City, beyond the rhythm of Fremont Street, where lights dazzle and crowds never sleep, lies another Las Vegas, a quieter one where stories of power, fear, and justice are preserved in silence. This is the Mob Museum, the National Museum of Organized Crime and Law Enforcement, a place where the beauty of history collides with the repulsion of violence. As Plato once said, beauty is the splendor of truth. Here, truth is not painted in colors, but written in blood, bullets, and bravery. Join me as we explore how art, history, and morality intertwine, revealing that beauty and repulsion are not opposites, but companions in understanding what it means to be human. Here, behind the glass, are the remnants of power, neatly pressed suits once worn by men who ruled through fear and silence. They dressed like gentlemen, but their elegance hid brutality. Here are the faces of the FBI's 10 most wanted. Here, I listen to voices that were never meant to be heard. The voice I'm listening to belongs to Joseph Joey the Clown Lombardo, a name that once brought both fear and fascination in Chicago's underworld. His words, captured through this wiretap, are fragments of power, casual, calculated, and cruel. We're now looking into the replica of the Sing Sing electric chair, where more than 600 lives ended, including mob bosses once called untouchable, men of wealth and power who believed they ruled fate. Sitting here, I feel a strange silence, a mixture of fear and fascination. The red glow of the chair is both beautiful and terrifying. It is art shaped by justice and tragedy. This is the Blue Book, a record kept by the Clark County Sheriff's Department during the 1950s. Each page names those who were banned from Las Vegas casinos, mobsters, hustlers, and dreamers who crossed the line between luck and law. Then there's Tony Espilotro, one of Las Vegas' most infamous mob enforcers. Arrested by the FBI in 1983, his story ended not with glory, but with brutality. Las Vegas is full of casinos, and deception has its own art form. These are the cheater's tools, a collection of clever devices once used to defy the odds. Dice, shavers, magnetic rings, hidden switches, all crafted with precision and creativity. Then I entered this room with walls covered with dollars. Money was the mob's masterpiece, their muse, their distraction. Every dollar represented risk, betrayal, and ambition. But beauty fades fast. Nevada once made history, the first state to execute using lethal gas. The first to die here was a young Chinese immigrant caught in a web of organized crime and prejudice. These makeshift weapons tell another story, the art of survival. Each blade, each handle carved from desperation. Even here, creativity persists, not in beauty, but in the will to live. It reminds me that art and violence often share the same hands. The mob's greatest hits, a wall of murders, betrayals, and disappearances. Photographs freeze the moments where power devoured itself. Now this wall, innocent victims of the mob. William Flynn, the detective who turned listening into art. This wiretap kid once listened to the whispers of criminals. Truth, caught between wires and static, became power. Even silence had a sound in the pursuit of justice. October 1900, a handwritten letter, fragile, personal, and eternal. Helen Stewart's letter told of death and mystery, reminding us that in the beginnings, tragedy already had a voice. These are the original bricks, still bearing the marks of gunfire. February 14, 1929, a day of blood and betrayal. What should have been love became legend, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. 7 men, gangsters, enforcers, dreamers of power, gunned down in cold precision. Their faces now hang in history's courtroom. Bullets, once instruments of fear, now rest on velvet like jewels. Beauty and horror sharing the same frame. Bodies reduced to diagrams, red marks for entry, black lines for exit. Gunshot wounds. A number replaces a name, but the silence that follows still echoes louder than any bullet. A fake gun out of wood was once used to trick guards. John Dillinger was one of America's most notorious bank robbers. After he was killed, officials made a death mask, a plaster cast out of his face to preserve the exact features of America's most wanted man. Meet Dr. Calvin Goddard, the father of modern ballistics. His pioneering work matched bullets to guns, a breakthrough that forever changed criminal investigation. These labeled bullets are part of Goddard's meticulous archives, each one a silent witness linking crime to weapon. This .45 caliber belonged to Al Capone himself, his so-called sweetheart. The Tommy shotgun, the mob's weapon of choice, paired with a bulletproof vest, it defined the violent glamour of the Prohibition era. Federal agents known as T-Men carried revolvers like this one, the tools of justice in America's war on organized crime. A detective's daily log, notes, arrests, and trials, every page a record of duty amid danger. Inside this restored courtroom, the Mob Museum brings justice to life. From gangsters to global fraud, crime evolves. Today's battles are fought not with guns, but with counterfeit goods and digital deception. Experiencing having its own mugshot and standing before the question, how did it come to this, reminds me that history is not just about criminals and heroes. It's about us, the society that learns, reforms, and chooses what comes next. Walking through the Mob Museum, I was caught between fascination and unease. I've seen beauty in the precision of history preserved, repulsion in the violence it immortalized. I now see art as a mirror, not only of what pleases the eye, but of what unsettles the soul. Art is not confined to paintings or poems. It lives in the evidence of human choices, in the tension between good and evil, power and justice, greed and grace. As a Filipino teacher standing in an American museum of crime, I carried my own lens, one shaped by a culture that honors resilience, faith, and redemption. I found beauty not in the weapons, but in the persistence of justice. I felt repulsion not at the history itself, but at how easily humanity forgets its lessons. Through this experience, I discovered that art is not just what we see. It is what we feel when confronted with a human condition. It asks us not only to look, but to understand.